Is your child showing a lot of anger and you're not sure what's the best way to deal with it? Maybe you recently had a new baby and your eldest is acting out in ways you've never seen them act out before. You really want to help them, but you're just not sure how. If this resonates with you, my upcoming e-course is for you. I would like to take you through the steps that I normally take therapy kids or my own children to work through this emotion, anger. The course is designed for parents to help their children. One of the first ways, or one of the first things that you can do already today to help your child with anger is to validate their emotion. So when you see that they're angry, to validate it means to just reflect it back to them, to let them know that you see them, you hear them, and they're not alone. So when they are acting out or they're showing that they're angry in whatever way, to sit with them in that emotion for a while and let them know you see them, you hear them. That's validation. And that's one of the first steps that we will look at in the e-course. How do we validate, and also where do we go from here? But as of today, you can already start by validating your child's emotions instead of pushing it out of the way or trying to move away from anger as quickly as possible. Anger is such a complex emotion, and in fact, it's something that I've personally had to work through in depth myself. And I've had to help my children work through anger for many different reasons. In this course, I will take you through the process that I take therapy kids or my own kids. We work with the premise of expressing anger in a healthy, constructive way in order to move through it and to be able to move on. I'm an occupational therapist and I'm trained in sensory integration. I have 13 years experience working with children, including working in acute psychiatry, children's psychiatry. So I approach emotional regulation from a playful angle with activities that are meaningful to the child, and I use the body's senses to help the child regulate their emotions. In this course, we will also look at the role that different cultural backgrounds and the way that we were brought up, how that influences the way that we see anger, the way we feel about anger, and then the way that we respond to anger. We will also look at what God says about anger by looking at scripture specifically. So keep your eyes open for this upcoming e-course about helping children to express their anger in a healthy, meaningful way so that they can work through anger and work past it and be healthy kids.